Hey everyone, Newbie Snake here. How are you all doing today? So today we'll be doing a new event mission. We'll be fighting against Asuma's whole team. So let us go and whoop some butts. Okay, so first things first. The three usual requirements are, the first one, you need to complete the whole battle within 70 turns. And there's only one battle, so yeah, make sure you clear it in 70 turns. And secondly, you will need to have no one die on your team, including your friend. And thirdly, you need to achieve a S rank rating, all right, at the end of the battle. And by doing so, you'll be getting a 5 stars guaranteed gacha ticket. And if this is your first time clearing this mission, the Super S rank we're talking about, you'll be getting the 5 stars Choji, alright? And if you get S rank reward, that's 10k gold, and here are the possible drops, okay? So before we begin, let's actually go into the details of this new unit, alright? I want to showcase it before I forget. It's actually a pretty decent, kind of decent unit if you have the right ninja gear, alright? The reason why I say this is because of his skills and his abilities, alright? So I'll show you. If you take a look at his stats, guys, basically he is pretty trash, alright? Like, sorry I have to say that, but if you take a look at his defense, like, come on, dude, for a 5 stars unit, he only has 3,500 defense and extremely low HP as well. Like, not even 6k, it's only 5.8k right here. And his agility is pretty average, pretty okay. His attack, pretty good, right? You know, not gonna complain. At 12,000, that's pretty good. And the rest, you know, you can see here, it's pretty, you know, regular. And so basically, if you need to use him, you will probably need to have the Hiruko item, the ninja gear, where you need to farm like an X amount of times on the Sasori event. I think it's gonna come back again. They usually just come back so you can farm it. I still don't have the gear yet because that mission's kind of hard to farm, to be honest. And it just takes way too many materials to make that. But anyways, if you have that item, I believe you boost your defense up by 5,000 and the HP up by 3,000, something like that. So it's going to make him usable, all right? But once you do that, it's going to be worth it. If you don't have the Hiruko item, maybe if you have the most recent one, where you get it from the Orochimaru's event, that's the one where you, where you get the ninja manual. And that one buffs your HP, attack, and defense by 30%. So that will probably work too. So that's even, you know, that's good for the attack part as well, because that will increase it. Okay, so let's go and I'll show you guys the details of this. Oh, also remind me to, you know, show you guys Zetsu afterwards. Okay, let me just type it out so I'll remember to show you guys. Okay. So basically the first skill, it's a secret type technique. And then the trigger speed is normal and chakra cost is 75. What's so good about this is because it's a secret type technique. Other than Shikamaru, and I believe, who's the guy that uses bomb? Okay, that Akatsuki dude, I suddenly forgot his name. That guy who uses Deidara, right? That guy who uses bombs, he also uses secret technique. But so what makes Choji special is that he uses secret type technique as well, and then he actually deals 7 times the attack damage to a single target. So that's pretty much like, you know, Rock Lee or Guy dealing like huge amount of damage, but it's a secret type instead of just taijutsu. So that's really good because sometimes you see enemies, they're weak against secret type, but you know, the only 2 secret type users so far is Deidara and Shikamaru, right? Well, if we're not including Choji, and their damage are always not so good. So this time when I see Choji having this, I was pretty surprised. 7 times attack damage to that. That's pretty much like Guy or Rock Lee, but a secret type version, and with similar amount of attack damage too. So that's actually pretty worth mentioning. Second type, this is what makes him pretty good too. If you guys don't have any support units, like for instance, if you guys don't have the version 1 Kakashi that buffs your defense by 60%, or if you guys don't have Gaara or the newest Orochimaru, then he is for you, like Choji. All right, this is no type or miscellaneous type technique, and trigger speed is fastest, chakra cost is 50. What it does is it'll buff your whole team's defense and agility by 50%. Okay, so that's pretty good. It buffs agility and defense. So that's kind of like Conan to buff your Akatsuki team, but Conan also has attack, right? But come on, 50% for both agility and defense, that's pretty good. So for like a farmable unit, like they didn't give us a bad unit this time. So he's pretty okay. Like I find it, as long as you have the good ninja gear. If not, then he's not as good. All right. So anyways, let's take a look at his leader skill. Leader skill, secret type technique skill damage will be increased by 20%. So if you use him as leader, then then that's great for secret type users. And then ability number 1, chakra cost increased by 10%. All right, guys. So this is a negative. All right, a minus. So instead of 75, it's gonna be 75 plus 7.5. That's gonna be like 82.5 chakra. And then do the math yourself over here. Anyway, so yeah, chakra cost will be that will be 55. Anyways. Chakra cost increased by 10%. And then, but secret type skill damage will be increased by 50% though. So 50%, that's a lot, right? Comparing to what we have on the other abilities. So secret type skill damage increased by 50%, but the trade-off is chakra cost will be increased by 10%. And ability number 2, attack increased by 30%. So there are a lot of attack increases on his overall passive ability. So it seems like he's like all out offensive unit right here. So it'll be great if you can keep him alive during missions where you actually need the secret type attacks. I think that'll be pretty good, but I don't know, right? So multiplier damage sometimes not as reliable. You just need to debuff their defense first. But overall, I think he's quite good. Okay. And before we move on to the mission, let's talk about the black, or no, he's black and white Setsu. He's just Setsu, all right? Anyways, the reason why I couldn't showcase him yesterday was because I actually couldn't find a time to record a video for the Itachi event, because that Itachi event number 1's quite old. It came back for about 3 to 5 times already. But the newest thing to mention about is the Setsu. All right, so if you complete all those, or no, if you complete the Super S rank for the first time, you actually get him. He is quite okay, I find. Again, I don't know why they keep releasing these characters with over 10k HP now. So Tsunade is not so special anymore, I guess. Anyways, he should be the 3rd unit to have over 10k HP. And then I forgot who the second one was. I covered him or her on my previous video. Anyways, so yeah, attack only 5,800, but you actually don't need to worry about this because he's a full-on support unit. He does not attack. So that's actually really good because his HP is above 10k and his defense is not too bad, right? For a farmable unit at 7.4k, that's pretty average, right? And agility, pretty average or kind of below, 124. So overall, his stats are standard, I should say, excluding the attack. But again, you don't need to use him to attack. All right, so first skill is a unique type ability. The trigger speed is slow, and the chakra cost is 90. All right, but the cool part is, if you guys don't have Sakura, don't have Tsunade, don't have any healer units, he can heal your whole team by a large amount. So that's the same amount as Sakura. All right, so healing your whole team's HP by a large amount, and this is cool, and recovers your whole team's chakra by a medium amount. So that's great. That's not like recover your chakra by a small amount like some other units. He recovers a medium amount. And this is a farmable unit too, guys, remember. And again, the fine print is the person who uses this skill will not recover their own chakra. So Setsu will not recover his own chakra. All right. And number 2, also a unique skill type, and trigger speed is normal. Chakra cost is 70. What it does is it'll recover its own HP by a large amount, and he will be immune to all skill damage, like all skill damage. So that's crazy, guys. So basically he's like a full-on healer, not even a support. Sorry, guys. He's just a healer. So you can take him and then take Choji, right, which is kind of support if you want to buff your whole team's defense and agility. So for those of you who are free to play, then you can, your dream will come true now because you don't have to... well, I mean, your dream can come true anyways because the gems are always free, right? You guys can always get it. So I don't even know what I'm talking about. Sorry, guys. Just ignore what I'm saying. But anyways, that's why he's a good unit, because he doesn't attack. Just look at his HP and defense. It's all good. It's crazy. Okay. Over here, ability. What it does is it'll boost all Akatsuki members' maximum HP by 25%. Again, he's like just full on HP guy. Ability number 1, he will be immune to paralysis and stun. So he won't be stunned or paralyzed. So he can always use his heal, guys. Like always. That's good. Actually, no, except when he gets bind. Okay, if you're bind, then he can't use it. If he's also immune to bind, dude, he will be a pretty OP healer. He just heal all day long. Okay, so ability number 2, after every action, his HP and chakra will be recovered by 7%. So that's actually pretty good, guys. So these are additional 7%, right, on top of your regular recovery rate. So that's Setsu for you. I think overall, Setsu and Choji, well, I think Setsu is probably a better unit in terms of farmable unit, after explaining it to you guys. But overall, these 2 units are not too bad for farmable units that they've given out. Like, not like the other ones so far. I don't even think I've touched the other ones. So yeah, I think I just need to have them have those events where they open all the daily missions. Then I can just farm them again, farm those materials so I can level them up, because so far for the newer units I was not able to awaken them yet. All right, so let's get into the mission. All right, so before that I need to show you guys the strategy button. All right, so let's take a look at their weaknesses, strengths, and stuff. So Asuma right here, he is weak against Sharingan and unique type skills. He is strong against electric type, and he's totally immune to fire and wind type abilities. All right. Shikamaru, he's weak against wind type and taijutsu. All right, he is strong against time space jutsu, and again, I don't know why almost everyone, even though they're Chunin or whatnot, they're just like, not these are Jonins right now, right? But I'm talking about, like, let's say a Kid Naruto, a Kid Sasuke, they're somehow still immune to space-time jutsu. They just, really want to nerf the 4th Hokage. I'm telling you, all of these kids are immune or strong against time space jutsu. That's so unfair, right? Anyways, he's totally immune to secret type technique and no type technique, miscellaneous. Okay, over here, Ino, she's afraid of taijutsu techniques and Bakugan type. And she's strong against genjutsu and healing type. And also, she is immune to secret type technique. Finally, with Choji is weak against Byakugan. He's strong against weapon type, and he's totally immune to secret type as well. So basically, what you actually just need to know is that mostly all of them has a certain percentage to paralyze your team. So what I suggest is, in order of killing wise, you need to kill off Ino first, because she's like a support unit. She'll heal her whole team's HP by a random or some amount. I don't know. I always kill her off first, so she couldn't really heal. Anyways, what she does is she'll actually try to confuse your team, and then do all sorts of stuff to your team. So just make sure you kill her off first, and then you will want to kill off Shikamaru, because Shikamaru will paralyze your team. And then I usually kill off Asuma afterwards, because Asuma deals a lot of different type of damage to your team. He mainly uses weapon and fire and miscellaneous. Well, but miscellaneous is just to buff or debuff your team. And then finally, you can kill off Choji. Choji is actually the most useless one on their team for this mission. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'll just pick a friend. So what my strategy is kind of similar to my usual strategy. Basically, I just use a healer, use a support unit to buff my whole team's defense, and then right now we just need to target their weaknesses. I took Guy with me. I'll show you. Maybe we can take another guy. We'll see. What I did earlier was I used Itachi. Okay, let's use Book's Itachi. Shout out to you. Book is Naruto ship, a viewer. So let's see. I'm just going to take a look at his... Okay. I thought he would have the Sharingan damage increased item as well, but we'll see. Let's take a look. I want to see if there's... Yeah, I think let's just use Book's Itachi. Okay, so here's my team. You actually don't even need to have Naruto. For Byakugan, you can just use another Itachi, or you can actually use Neji as well, But just because I'm lazy, I don't want to switch him out and just switch all the equipments and stuff. That's why I'm using him. But if you use Itachi, I think he'll deal more damage. Or if you have Rock Lee or another Taijutsu type dealer, I would suggest, filling that gap with those guys instead. Because my guy will be dealing about 13k damage to the units, while my Naruto only deals about 8k. But again, I just don't want to switch him out and switch back and forth, so I'm just gonna use this. All right, but really you just need a healer, support, and 2 damage dealers. Guy is like really strong in this mission. Actually, he's really strong in a lot of the missions. And then just take Itachi or take another Taijutsu. Just make sure you fill in the gap when you're picking your friend's leader. All right, so if let's say I took my own Itachi and Guy, then for leader I would probably take another guy, or I'd take Neji to fill out the Byakugan, the void. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just because I'm lazy, I'm not gonna change it. All right. So take more turns, but whatever, I can still clear it within 70 turns. Okay, so here are the usual equipments, as you can see. Kusanagi increased attack damage by 60%. Taijutsu skill type damage increased by 20%. Size picture book. This is what you probably want because it helps you to not get paralyzed, but your maximum HP will be decreased by 10%. And then finally, we have chakra cost decreased by 6%. And then we have Orochimaru. defense increased by 5,000, size picture book, and after every action, chakra increased by 7%, recovered by 7%. And then exact same thing as Tsunade over here, except for chakra decreased by 9%. That's the better one, but I only have one so far. And this, you don't have to worry about this. This is pretty useless. And finally, we have the exact same setup as Tsunade. And now let's take a look at books Itachi. This is a pretty good item. All right, so that's Itachi's ninja headband. So basically your maximum HP will decrease by 20%, but you know, you only decrease by what, 800, so not too bad, right? But the chakra cost will be decreased by 12%, so that's pretty good. All right, and then he has the guy's tracksuit and Kusanagi right there. So let's go, and we're just gonna go and kill off Asuma's team. So this shouldn't be too hard. You can just use your regular. Again, you don't even need any exclusives for this. Regular Tsunade will do, and a regular damage dealer will do. You can just replace him with Neji and whatnot. Okay, so the order is kind of important, I find. So make sure you kill off Ino first. So I'm just gonna go full on Ino, except Itachi. Itachi, only Asuma is weak against Sharingan, so I'm just gonna use Sharingan on him, and then hopefully we'll get a black flame status on him, and then he'll take damage per turn, right? Pretty good stuff. I'm just gonna take damage per turn. We don't really have to worry about him. And this is why I say you can replace the Naruto with a guy or Rock Lee and whatnot. That'll deal a lot more damage to them. The reason why you're seeing blue numbers is because they got buffed. All right, when they get buffed, they take less damage, so that's why. So I'm just gonna use Itachi Sharingan on Asuma again, and I'm just gonna use Guy's damage. Oh, it's not actually not. Also, because we were debuffed, as you can see, our attack damage got debuffed. So meanwhile, they're buffed and our attack damage debuffed. That's why we're dealing so little damage to them. but yeah. See right there, 12k and 700 damage just to Ino, right? They're strong this time. Oh no, she was able to heal the team. Okay, see? She only heals about 1,000 damage to the whole team, so it's not really strong. And again, Choji, you really don't have to worry about him, except for the fact that he can confuse your team. That's the bad part. So once my guy's confused, he's not going to attack Ino. Oh my guy's getting all sorts of status effects. What? Oh man, GG for Guy. Okay, this actually never happened. I don't know what happened, alright? And I don't think I'm gonna redo this. But yeah, maybe just don't get lazy and not replace your Naruto, or maybe just focus your Itachi's damage on Ino as well. But in case if you're getting like really unlucky like me and just my teammates dying and stuff, just close the app, reopen it, and look, all of them got paralyzed at least once except my Naruto and the Itachi. So this really never happened. I really don't know why. When I'm recording this is happening. It's hilarious. But it shouldn't be too hard, like, to be honest. Alright, if you guys want, I can definitely do it a second time. Okay, this is just extreme bad luck, man. Alright, so we're getting wiped out. I'm going to restart this and show you guys. Like, I can't believe this is happening. This is ridiculous. Alright, be right back. Alright, so we're back. So this time, let's just change up our strategy a bit, okay? What I'm gonna do is, let's just focus all our firepower on Ino. I'm just totally gonna kill her off, so we don't get all sorts of status, and then kill off Shikamaru right away. Not even, you know, gonna do anything different. Kind of ridiculous. And guys, if you guys have Jiraiya as your support unit, that's gonna be better because he'll buff your attack damage and defense and agility, right? But I still don't have him, so I can't really use him. If I have Jiraiya, I'll definitely use Jiraiya. And let's see, since my team's power is pretty, I mean their HP is pretty full, I'm just gonna use Tsunade to like totally punch her down. I'm just gonna kill her off ASAP right now. Come on. Don't paralyze. Okay, good. See, with size picture Vogue, I was still getting paralyzed. It's just awkward, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so there we go. Totally punch it down. But we waste Guy's attack. You know, if he landed on Shikamaru, it would be much better. Okay, now this should be better. And then now what you want to do is definitely kill off Shikamaru. Because, see, he can do that. He paralyzes your team. That one actually looks really good. The animation. Oh man, my goodness, dang, Asuma. Okay, let's see. I think I can, yeah, safely attack Asuma. Let's attack Asuma. So at least when he gets the black flame status, his agility will not be as high, so he wouldn't be able to attack so often, right? Oh man, this attack actually hurts a lot. It's killing my Orochimaru, man. So if my Orochimaru can survive the next hit, it'll be nice. Okay, nice. Because he got debuffed, right, earlier? Well, or the thing just ran out, so right now I'm just gonna focus all my attacks on Asuma. Then it should be pretty easy. And you don't really have to use auto attack at all, and you already get S rank rating, as you can see. Oh wow, wait, what? Did he just almost kill off my guy? I didn't even know what happened. Okay, so I'm just gonna focus my attacks on a Choji now. Hopefully we can finish this within 70 rounds. I don't know why it's so much more difficult for me right now. You know? But we should be able to do it. If not, just try to do it again. Like, you know, seriously. Or again, if you have Jiraiya or a buffing unit that buffs your whole team's attack, then use that one instead. Well, buffs your attack and defense, then use those ones instead. Because constantly, as you can see, our attack powers are nerfed because of Asuma, right? So I don't think I'm gonna make it to below 70 turns. But if you guys have a better support unit, then definitely use that instead. Alright? I'm sorry guys, I couldn't, you know, show you guys on stream. Probably because of my laziness of not switching on Naruto, my bad. Moral of the story. Alright, but yeah, I did clear it in one go. All 3 requirements. Just my first try and just use the same, similar team basically. I used Anbu Itachi. And I also used this Itachi before, so it should be fine. The only Itachi I haven't tried out are the version 1 and version 2 one. They might work too, or they should at least. So yeah, you can try those out. The first time I tried it, I think it only took me about 50 something turns, and then I cleared it. So it shouldn't be too hard. It shouldn't be like this. You know, I think it's bad luck for me this time. Alright, so yeah, if you have a unit that buffs attack, remember to use it. That'll help you out for clearing this mission within 70 turns. But otherwise, your team shouldn't die and you should be getting an S rank, alright? So I hope that helps, even though I kind of failed showing you this within 70 turns. But that's how I did it. I did it without replacing my Naruto anyways. So yeah, guys, if you guys have any comments, questions, or yeah, anything, feel free to comment down below. And as usual, I'll get back to you guys as soon as possible, all right? And I'll see you guys at the next video, all right? So take care and have a good day, good night, good weekend, whenever you're watching me, all right? Take care. Bye now.